This story, which is called Karen, uh, a Victoria's Secret Karen. This might be the worst Karen story I've ever seen. Usually when I see these Karen stories, they're almost comical, a little funny. But watching this one, I've seen a couple others, but watching this one, I realize how dangerous people can be when they react this way. So in this lady, they're particular in a Victoria's Secret store in the mall, and there's some sort of altercation between these two ladies, the lady with the camera and this other lady who I call Karen. Karen, I think, may have attacked her or tried to attack her. At least in this video I'm going to show you, she did try to attack her. She didn't make contact, I don't think, but she tried. So this other lady's filming the whole time, and there's this whole altercation. And I'll show it to you now. But it just shows you, though, how dangerous people can be.
Okay, no, excuse you. Now you are, oh my God! Oh my God! Do you see this? Oh my God, I never thought nothing like this would happen to me. She just tried to run and hit me. And now did you see her? You saw her, right? They all saw her. Oh my God. Karen had a breakdown. She tried to hit me. Ask your workers. She tried to hit me. She tried to hit me. Now I want security too. You should have thought about that before you did what you did. Oh my God. Don't even feel real. This do not feel real. Y'all had to get security. She charged me. If I wouldn't have ducked, she would. Oh no, you just want security for me, right? I want security for you now. No problem. No, why don't she walk away from me? No, I was here. No. We're not doing this. Why don't I walk away from her? Why don't she get away from me? She can get away. Go wherever you want to go. Did you have 2 years? No, I had one. Just trying to find a price check for one of them. Just one I had. You keep lying saying I'm threatening you, so I'm recording to protect myself.
So anyway, like I said, stuff is disturbing, and it goes on and on. The police finally get there, and so as you're watching this video, I haven't showed you this part, but as you're watching the video, so first of all, the lady is really erotic. I don't know what the term is. I feel like it's acting, but I don't know. Maybe something's wrong with her. I almost think like people that act like this, there must be something wrong with them to act like this in public. I don't know what it is. I don't know if there's something missing in their heads, if there's some story they're telling themselves. I don't get it. But these type of people are so dangerous because, when you see somebody in such distress, especially if you're new to the scene, you want to help them. You're like, oh, what's the danger they're in? And then you just want to help them, almost like a hero. You want to help somebody in distress if you can. So if she's yelling distress and she's pointing towards somebody and said, that's the person in my distress. Well, you don't know if that's the person in distress. All you see is this reaction. So you want to jump in and help. Now, most of the people in this video, they kept cool, they kept calm. At one point, there was a lady who was asking her, just put they went to her aid, just put the phone down, but the put the camera down, but the lady filming wouldn't do it. But they didn't try to attack or anything, but they did come to this lady's aid, try to. At one point in the video is almost comical. There's nothing funny about this, but it's almost comical that she passes out, pretends to pass out. She's laying on the ground, and everybody around her, they're going about their business. They're shopping, they're paying for their products, they're talking about, a price check or whatever they're talking about. And that was almost like a comical part. Like they're just ignoring her. They see it for what it is, an adult person doing a temper tantrum. But these temper tantrums are dangerous because anybody new on a scene, you don't know what they're going to do. So even as this lady's filming, they're waiting for the police. Um, I'm anxious and afraid for the lady as the police are going to arrive because you don't know what the initial response is going to be. Usually, initial responses, the police have seen many people like this. So usually, the initial response is they're going to see it for what it is, if that's what they want. But you don't know what people. You don't know what they're going to do. People will see what they want to see. If they see the distressed lady and they think this person needs aid, they may jump in and who knows what happens. So it's kind of scary watching because you don't know what happens. But finally, the police do come. And the police are calm, professional. The lady filming didn't agree with what the police were doing. She wanted this lady escorted out of the mall, and they wouldn't do that. But they talked with her, they worked with her, I think they figured it out, and they were talking to this lady. But there's such a dangerous situation. Now, to this lady's credit, she made a stand. As citizens, we do have to make a stand sometimes with these type of people. And the reason why she had to make a stand, as she was saying in the video, was that this lady could say anything. She could say anything that happened. So she had to film her for her own protection. She probably didn't want to do it, but she had to film her for her own protection, which makes sense because this lady was out of control. She's falling down the floor, passing out, pretend like she's passing out. She's screaming bloody murder. If something's happening, and most people were there, so they already knew what was going on, but you just don't know what she was going to do. She just, the behavior was just out of control. I try to be sympathetic towards people. Most people I meet, some of these videos I see, but it's hard for me to be sympathetic towards this person who acted this way. I know people have mental issues and mental health issues. I can be sympathetic towards that. I don't know if that's the case with this person. I don't have any sympathy for this person. What happened? She got filmed. This thing went viral. Everybody's chiming in. And they know her name now. I think her name is Abigail something. And she lives in New Jersey, I believe. She's a teacher's aide. All this information is going out there. And people are asking her to be removed from her job, which makes sense. A person that acts this way, that this out of control, shouldn't be working around children, shouldn't be working around schools. Absolutely not. But anyway, the last thing I had too is, and I know this is extreme, but as we're doing these videos and we're exposing more, they call them Karens, these type of people that do these type of things, dangerous things. We're becoming more informative. We're protecting ourselves against it, but they're dangerous. There was back in the 50s, maybe you can call this person a Karen. She had said something about Emmett Till. Do you remember that story? Emmett Till? I know this is extreme, I'm bringing this up. Well, in the 50s, in 55, I think it was, this young kid, he may have said hello to her, he may have whistled, I don't know. She told somebody, 50s was a different time period, but she told her husband and then his friend or her brother grabbed this kid out of her house and they killed this kid. I think that's a Karen back in the 50s. And this is what we're looking at. A few years ago, I don't remember her name, but she killed her kids and then claimed that a person of color had killed her kids. So everybody's looking for these type of situations, looking for a person that killed her kid because she's crying, she's emotional. So they're looking for, whatever description she gave, she made up. But it turned out she killed her own kid. She lied. But anyway, so these people can be dangerous. These people can be dangerous depending on how people show up on the scene. Now, people want to make it racial. And maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. But I see there's something else there. It could be racial. I don't know. I'm not making it racial. But there's something else with this lady who, who can act like this in public, screaming, yelling, just exaggerated, this huge performance, passing out. This video went on for 14 minutes. I only showed you a small portion of it, but she's carrying on almost the whole video. There's something there. I don't know what it is with a person that can behave that way to that extreme. It's like, how do they even function in life? Or how do they even live with themselves? Or something's missing. But anyway, that's all I got on that one. Peace and hope, everyone.